Hey, what's up, though, pimpin'? As y'all can see, I got a sweat going on. This is before I actually recorded the video. I just decided to pick up the camera because I was like, dang, I'm working out, but I ain't even getting no footage. What is wrong with me? I'm tripping. I got to get the footage. You feel me? So, as y'all can see, I'm here on my grind, about to get this footage for y'all. Not only for y'all, but for myself, you know what I'm saying? Trying to help myself and help the people. So, about to get this footage. Enjoy this video. I'm doing good. I've been staying out the hood. Learned my lesson, understood. Gotta keep on doing good. Welcome back to another video on the channel. My name is Delonte Freeman. This is S.M.B Fitness. And in today's video, I want to explain to you why it's important to separate from friends that are in competition with you. Or if you're a competitive friend, I'm going to tell you why it's bad, to be competitive and be in competition. A lot of people think that competition is okay. They think that it's good according to sports and everything else, right? But if we all bleed the same, then who's really better? I get that some people are gifted spiritually, maybe physically, maybe even genetically, with height and other things like that. So we're all not equal, but in a lot of ways that we are equal. In a lot of ways we are equal, but in some ways we're just not equal, right? We're equally unequal, and that's fine. You get what I'm saying? So just because you're better than somebody else in a certain area don't make you better than that person. Competition is bad in general because it makes you think that you're better than your neighbor. You hear me? The scriptures tell us to love our neighbor as we would love ourselves. How can you love, or how do you love somebody as you love yourself when you think that you're better than them? I can't love you how I love myself, because I think that you're beneath me. It just doesn't make sense. In order for you to actually love someone as you love yourself, you will see them as an equal. The competition wouldn't even be there. You're not better, right? It's bad to be around these competition friends because you got to think about this, bro. When you're working on your body, or you're in the gym, or not even in body game, but this can be in real life or any type of thing. I just put body game in the title to get you to watch the video, but these are morals and characteristics that you can use in day-to-day life, bro. It doesn't just even have to be about the body game. This goes on in real life. But it's bad being around these people that are in competition because think about it. If they always want to be better than you, then that's a person who never want to see you win. They never want to see you win. If one win, right? If you and your friend, y'all competing, or y'all in the gym, or you lifting heavier, or not even lifting heavier, but you got the nice clothes, you work harder, right? You got a better car. If you doing your thing in your real life and your friend not doing a thing, if that friend is a competitive friend, a person who always wants to be in competition with you, a person who always wants to win, and a person who always want to be better than you, then they're going to get jealous of your success. You got to think about it. The scriptures tell us that a house divided will fall, right? And two cannot walk together unless they agree. How can we ever be together? How can we ever be friends? How can we ever coexist if we never agree? You always going against me. You always competing with me in order to be better than me. That's how a house gets destroyed. That's how a house fall. You get what I'm saying? That's why those scriptures also tell us, man, if you love the world, or if you're a friend of the world, then you're an enemy of God, because this world goes the opposite way of God. They make the same-sex marriage cool. They make tattoos cool. We normalize getting haircuts when we were born for our hair to grow out. All these things are sin, and they don't even seem like sin. God told us not to eat blood, right? You got people out here literally doing blood rituals and eating blood and, having medium well steaks and raw steaks and medium rare steaks and eating the blood out the steak, not draining the blood completely. So if this is what the world looks like, and God tells us that the friend of a world is an enemy of God, that's division. It's literally pick a side. You get what I'm saying? But I use that analogy, and I use that type of, scripture in order to, just really highlight this fact that you have to be on the same team. You'll have to be all in together on something or nothing, right? It just has to be that way. If a friend wants to compete with me, that guy is no longer a friend. That guy is an enemy. But the scriptures tell us to love our enemies, I know that you're an enemy. You just don't know that you're an enemy. You just don't know that you don't want to see me win. You just don't know that you want to see me under you and less than you. You just don't know it. You don't know that that's wrong. And maybe these people do know it, right? But you got to understand, pride comes before the fall, bro. Pride comes before the fall. Maybe they do know it, but they go hit rock bottom sooner than later, bro. I'm telling you. You gotta be humble in this life, man. I gotta show you. You gotta hear it. You gotta take it from me, man. I've been humble so many times. Humility. I've been embarrassed so many times for just doing what I wanted to do, you know? Doing what I wanted to do. Saying, no, I ain't gonna wait on God. I ain't gonna listen to God. I'm God, essentially, when you choose yourself and you ain't humble. And every time, God showed me that he's God. Every single time. There's no God greater than God. The righteous will prevail. The meek will inherit the earth. Humility. You hear me? And the rich will be uprooted from it. You gotta be humble, man. And it's not even like, I'm not even going against like, hey, rich people are bad or whatever, because I want to be rich and I'm striving to be that one day. So I don't necessarily think being rich is bad. You know, I just believe that the wealth can do something to your mind and your head and your ego, you know? Just like the gym. The gym can boost your ego if you allow it to. Anything in this life can boost your ego if you allow it to. You get what I'm saying? So do I think wealth is just necessarily bad? No. I just feel like you can't let it go to your head. You gotta remain humble. You gotta remember who you are. And you gotta work for everything. When you have money or anything handed to you, then that's when you don't really appreciate it, or you don't really know how hard it is to obtain that thing, to the point where now you're not humble. And you're not operating with a humble heart. And now you're treating people like they're less than because you never had to work for it. And then even still working hard for it, man, if you don't have the right spirit or the right heart, working hard for yours, bro, you can still be arrogant and cocky, you know? I've done it before, worked hard for mine and, became arrogant and cocky, you know? And I see it. I see it in the world, you know? But let's not veer too far off the topic, you know? I always get on these videos and I always, veer off the topic a little bit, just to make a point. But let's jump back on it. You get what I'm saying? The moral of the story, the main reason why I even click record, the main reason for this video, the main reason for me to be talking to you is to tell you to separate from envious, jealous. That's just period, point blank. A friend in competition is an envious, jealous person. The moment you receive any type of success, it's like a sport to them. Oh, I just lost, man. I gotta train and come back harder just to whoop his ass. Why do I want to be a part of that, bro? Why? So you can little bro me, or you can little bro, so you can treat me less than. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not humble, but to humble somebody, to really like separate and strip everybody of their thing, you think that you God. God is the one that does the humiliation. You think that you God, bro, trying to humble a brother, and the brother ain't even being cocky. You just don't want me to be better than you, bro. And that's fraud. It's really fraud, bro. It's bad to separate, hang around those type of people, because you don't want that mentality rubbing off on you, man. You can run away a lot of good people like myself or whoever, just dealing with that egotistical, I'm better than you type of mentality. I want to be the best in everything that I do type of mentality. Be the best for you. Don't be better than them. Every time I do what's best for me, bro. I'm not trying to be better than the next person. I'm not looking at my neighbor like, yeah, one day I'm going to be better than his ass. I don't care about that, bro. I look in the mirror and say that one day I'm going to be better than you, bro. In the mirror. Because you got to think about it. The real battle is not against flesh and blood. Your real battle is against principles and morals, characteristics. Every day you gotta wake up, you gotta keep the laws of God. Every day you wake up, you gotta, number one, get out the bed. Those are the battles that's really need to be fought. And it's overcoming yourself. It's not you versus you. You want you to be on the same team with you, because if it's you versus you, then that's a house being divided. You want yourself to agree with yourself, but you first gotta conquer yourself. Yourself not just go do what it want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna just listen to you off the rip. You gotta make it listen. You have to do what you say do. If you know you have to make the right decision, if you know you need to fold your clothes now as opposed to try to fold them tomorrow morning, fold your clothes now. Listen to yourself. Listen to the good voice. Stop trying to go against yourself. Those are the real battles, man. It's like you're in competition with yourself at this point. But that's just that, man. Main story, main reason for this video, man. Stay away from these jealous people, these people that want to just be better than you all the time. It's not good to have a friend that's in competition. I don't care what nobody say. There's a lot of motivational speakers out there that say it's good to be competitive. I'm just competitive at nature. Men are competitive at nature. No, we're not, bro. You are competitive because you want to be the best. You want to be better than other people. Your morals and characteristics are messed up and jacked up. You don't have a humble's heart. You don't have a servant's heart. You don't have the heart of Christ. You don't have the heart of the Lord. Because God sent his only begotten son down here to serve you. If God was better than you, he would have flooded the earth again. If God was better than you, I'm not saying that God not better than you. I'm just saying that God is showing you the humility. He's showing he's a good person. You get what I'm saying? Characters and morals is there when you're dealing with God. And that's how we need to be. Servant first, bro. Not, I'm a leader and I'm the king and I'm better than everybody. That shit is lame. Period, point blank. I'm going to just be 100. And if you're one of those people, get that out your heart and get that out your mind right now. Humble yourself before the Lord, you know, because judgment day is coming. That being said, man, I appreciate you all for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe on this, share this around. Leave your comments and your thoughts down below. Am I right or am I wrong about this topic, bro? Let me know, man. That being said, man, I'm out. Peace.